Hi everyone and welcome back to my morning report. Charles Suppose on Friday, 26th of February with me, Rich Perry Market Analyst at Tech Markets. Let's look at cable, and we've seen a bit of a turnaround in cable. Slightly, not too significant yet. Um, and that's come off the support at 138.75. And we've seen a nice positive candle yesterday, bit of recovery, and again today. But is this anything more than a dead cat bounce? I don't think so yet. I think there's a big overhead supply of resistance around that 140.80 level, which was that old breakdown, that old January low, and that will be a big level of overhead supply. And ultimately, I think we're just unwinding an oversold position, really. These are momentum indicators. You've broken this downtrend near term, and you're sort of gradually pulling a bit higher. But again, I just don't really see these momentum indicators anything really more than unwinding an oversold position. I think there was quite a significant move to the downside that had to be retraced. So obviously that's fine. But again, I you'd expect to see a sharp. I think probably quite a sharp rally if we were to see a recovery in cable, and I think that would become a short covering rally, and then you'd sort of start to think about whether it's going to be anything more than that. But I think what we're seeing is probably a rally back towards this breakdown level, 140.80. You've got some big overhead supply, as I said, 140.80. You've got 141.50 or 141.47 if you take it to the pip, and then even then towards 42.30. So between sort of 40.80, you've got you've got several big sort of overhead areas of resistance really, and you've still got these big downtrends intact. That downtrend dated back from December. You've got the bigger downtrend, of the big downtrend, effectively. But ultimately, I think it's just unwinding. A bit like maybe this sort of December, January sell-off that we saw. You accelerated lower. You did get very much into a negative move, and I think that's just now just unwinding slightly. Big overhead supply, I'd say rallies are a chance to sell as these momentum indicators just unwind slightly. But already, as I said, on the hourly chart, you're back at levels around about where the rallies have tended to fall over. That those MACD lines, the MACD lines, for example, sort of back to levels where the rallies are falling over. The RSI back to levels where the rallies fall over back in February. So I just think that ultimately it's going to be another chance to sell. But I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.